TTC enforcement officers stop more Black and Indigenous people than any other group on public transit, according to a new report commissioned by the TTC. Advocates say it's a human right for people to feel safe and welcome on public transit, a basic service that people depend on for their livelihood.
Everyone should feel safe and comfortable and not discriminated against. Everybody should know that if they're on the TTC, they're not going to be singled out for some kind of unfair treatment.
The new report looked at the collection of over 120,000 TTC enforcement incidents between 2008 to 2018. The independent researchers found Black and Indigenous people were overrepresented when it came to cases of TTC charges and cautions. The enforcement of Black riders is almost twice that of white passengers. The rate for Indigenous residents was over 3 times greater.
The bias, the systemic racism that occurs within many of these carceral policing type apparatuses, and so it's certainly not surprising.
Would you say your role now with the TTC is also to help deal with these types of issues?
Obviously, it's tough to toot your own horn, but the creation of my role is really the commitment to say, you know what, we're going to get this right, we're committed to action, and we want the public to hold us accountable.
TTC's brand new Chief Diversity and Culture Officer says the report commissioned by the TTC is one of a few ways they are hoping to make change. Another includes shifting responsibilities.
That's really changing from a culture of policing with our revenue protection officers and our social constables to one of more of a customer service focus. So that's going to be in the summer.
The president of Urban Alliance on Race Relations thinks enforcement officers should be abolished completely, adding there's a much bigger concern that needs to be addressed.
Why is it that if we have citizens within our, people who live within our city that can't afford public transit, that we not have programs to make it affordable for them? So there is no need for security.
The immediate next steps will be speaking to community members, and the report will also be discussed at the next TTC board meeting on April 14th. In Toronto, Maleeha Sheikh, City News.